going on, Keaton?
Not much. I'm still trying to get out to this one area, and it's kind of noisy here. Stand, but almost there.
Are you at work, Keaton?
I am. Okay, I'm good now.
We got a little bit of a
Hear me okay?
situation. We got a situation,
What you got?
Keaton. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello? I got
Okay.
you.
Let me tell you, dude. That car that we are trying to restore was hit very, very hard, dude.
Okay.
We got the cowling up on the front by the door is pretty much crushed in, dude. That's why the passenger door ain't
Yeah.
fitting. Now, let me explain what I got here. I found a 76 Vega station wagon. Mint condition job, okay? It's down in Navasota for $700. You can look at it on Craigslist. You got to put in 1976 Chevy Vega and then go to Navasota, Texas.
No, that sounds reasonable. I tell you, it probably, like you said, it's probably more work than it's worth.
Well, I'm telling you, dude, this thing is a nightmare. We're spinning wheels. You're paying me money for nothing, dude.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I've been working on it. Okay, I've been working on this thing for 2 weeks solid, nothing else. I'm fucking broke. I don't have no money in the fucking bank. Okay, cocksucker Dylan hit the fucking road because I got rid of him.
Yeah.
He was supposed to work on that fucking thing. I knew this was gonna happen. All right. Now we've already bought one parts car, and I'm talking to that cocksucker and trying to get my money back because it didn't fucking work out. And I told him that if it didn't work, I want some fucking compensation. And he was agreeable to that, so we're going to be calling him back and talking to him. Norm's already talked to him once. He keeps saying it's raining out there, which ain't got nothing to do with the sun shining over here.
Sure.
Now look, Keaton, I'm trying to get you a Nova going, okay?
Okay.
I found... I don't know if you saw that ad or not, but there was actually a Chevy Nova, and I think it was in Oklahoma. Did you see that, a 77 Chevy Nova? Or 76?
I haven't seen that one. Yeah.
Okay, well, wherever it was, and he's got it sitting there. It's a complete car. Of course, he's only got his fucking email on there, and they never email you back.
Okay. Yeah, I think it was that blue one, right?
I don't know what color it was. It was like sitting in a field.
Yeah.
And then I tried to email him, and then I saw this other ad on there that said, there was another ad that said, for the guy that has the Vega Nova, please contact me.
Yeah, that was me, actually. I was trying to get
I
hold
figured
of
that was you, Keaton, Mr. fucking Vega guy that you are. Even Norm said, you know what, I'll bet that's Keaton out there posting fucking ads on Craigslist for fucking Vegas.
Yeah.
Was that you, Keaton?
It was me. I'm not going to lie about that. I was trying to get a hold of him, too. You're right.
I figured that was you, bud. Okay, I figured that was you. I'm surprised you didn't snag up on the one in Navasota, Texas, either. Being the keen...
I don't think I've seen that one.
Being the keen eye fucking Craigslist guy that you are. I can't believe you didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people seen that one because it's only listed in Navasota, Texas. It's not listed in Houston or any of the surroundings.
Okay.
Now, I'm trying to get a hold of this guy. I'm thinking we're going to have to buy that car, dude.
That sounds good.
What I want you to do is you get on Craigslist and you put in... Yeah, that's another thing. He didn't put Chevy Vega. It's 1976 Vega.
Okay.
So you have to go... And you know how Craigslist is. They're precise by what you type in there.
It is.
So if you put 1976 Vega... I think it's either Chevy Vega or Vega, whichever one it is. And then you got to go to Navasota, Texas. You know how to do that, right?
I do.
Being a Craigslist guy that you are. But I mean, the motherfucker's clean, it's straight, it's a station wagon, it's a 7... What year's yours, dude?
It's 76.
Okay, well there you go, Keaton.
Let's do it, Pete. I'm not arguing. Let's go.
Sometimes in life, you really, really try your hardest. You really, really fucking do. You bust your balls, you grow your hemorrhoids off your asshole, and your knuckles become blisters, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can only go so far and take it to the extreme of so far that you can do this kind of work. But what we got here is we got an opportunity to literally buy a 76 Vega cam-back station wagon that is in pretty much immaculate condition. It would be an easy restore. It would save this guy a lot of fucking money by doing this. And if we can get away with this and pull this trick off, I think my friend Pete's gonna be a lot more fucking happier than he is now. I don't know if anybody out there has ever been through a situation where they can't sleep at night, that they get involved in something, they take their foot and they put it in the puddle of mud, and it seems like the mud is sucking them in like quicksand. And when you go to sleep at night, you just lay there and fucking think about shit, because you know you're losing your ass and you're not making any money, and you're spending money and time, because time is money. Time is fucking money when it comes to this kind of shit. And when you're doing this kind of shit, you got to figure out quick answers how to get it right. I've been looking for a fucking station wagon for the last 3 weeks. We come across a nice, beautiful station wagon. Let's get this motherfucker and see if we can do something. I'm gonna try to call this guy again and see if he'll fucking call me, answer the phone. Let's see what he says. Who knows? Maybe he already sold it within the last 30 minutes. I don't know. I just want to get this car done and out of my fucking shop the easiest, fastest possible way that we can do it.
The number you dialed is not a working number. Please check the number and dial again.
Okay, I dialed the wrong fucking number. Don't fuck with me like that. Motherfucker, man. You see the tension that builds up when you're doing this shit. I just want to get this fucking car. Please, let me get it. That's all I want to fucking do. Hello? Please, let's get this. It's not answering.
Hello, this is Jim Marietta. Please leave a name and number.
Okay, I've already left him a name and number, so hopefully he'll call us back. I don't fucking know. Fucking joke. I mean, if we don't get this thing, if we don't get this, we're back to square one, working on the fucking Nova. We actually have, thank you. Yeah, okay, that's better.
That's exactly what I was talking about. You see, I already copied an attitude.
I'm not copping an attitude. You want me to drive down the road and, you know, go straight down the road, or you want me to look at you? Can you lean back a little bit?
Do I have to?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Baby. There you go. So anyway, we got up early this morning at 4:30. Was it 4:30?
I don't know.
So we got up at 4:30. It's 30 degrees outside. And we came to the conclusion yesterday that we will not be restoring the black Vega. now packed up and gone. It is packed up like a Christmas present, you might say, because this is December. And over here at SWRC, it doesn't feel like Christmas. Am I right?
Weather-wise, it does.
Does it feel like Christmas to you? Feels like another fucking day to me.
Well, being around you, no day's Christmas.
Wow.
You're such a grump.
So what are you saying? I'm the Scrooge of Christmas?
No, you're a grump all the time.
No, I'm not. I have some good times. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's good when you're by yourself.
We're having a good time now, aren't we? Huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, watch out. Look at this fucking guy.
He's pulling out, Pete, like a normal person.
Look how it is out here in the middle of nowhere. We got middle of nowhere, and look what's out here. A fucking Dollar General store. Look at that paint and body shop. Did you see it? It had tarps on the doors. It had paint and body shop on it. So we're actually out in the middle of nowhere, and we're driving through this little town here. Look at the cafe sign. Oh. And look, there's a new business going up in the town. Making it grow. So we just went through a big town. It took us about a whole 30 seconds. And we're actually on our way to pick up another Vega. I searched and seizured and I found one. I found a Vega. It happens to be a 1976 Camback, which is KMA. Why would they spell Camback like that? Why would they use a K instead of a C? To make it different?
Grab attention, I guess.
Yeah. So we found this 1976 Camback station wagon Vega.
I like the way you misspell stuff.
Yeah, but that's a professional business corporation, right? They got legal lawyers out there to make sure things are spelled right. Okay? It ain't like me just getting on my videos and spelling it the way I pronounce it. You know, I don't have fucking lawyers going over all my shit.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Finish your video.
Alright, this is my friend Pete, your friend Pete, Minnie the Body Shop Girl. We're out here in the country picking up a car out in Texas. Hopefully it's going to be the right car. Hopefully this is the key. Alright, this is the key that's going to unlock the door. Alright, to get Bigfoot out there to come alive. Or the Loch Ness Monster. This is the key that's going to let the Loch Ness Monster out of its cage.
Well, there it is, off in the distance there. Is it worth it?
Does it look restorable?
It looks all like the paint is just one big rust spot.
Can you see it with the camera?
Just barely.
Son of a bitch, we drove a long ways to get this thing. Let's hope this is...
I thought it didn't have any tires on it, but it looks like it has
does have tires, baby. It doesn't hold air.
Oh, well, you said it didn't have any tires on it.
All right, looks like the guy's coming down here, Mr. Craigslist. We're going to go get this Vega. We're going to load it up and get her done. Well, we finally made it back to the shop, and let's get a good gander at this thing and see what we got. It's the exact same model, exact same theory here of being a Vega. It's a 1976, exactly like the Nomad that we started working on. Basically like that thing right over there. I don't know what the year that is, but I know 74 through 77 are basically exactly identically the same. So what our plan is with this thing is we're going to actually restore this one, and we're going to take all the Nomad options off of the black one, and then it will become the Nomad Vega. I found out from our buddy Keaton, Mr. Vega Venturi guy himself, that Vega King, I might say, is that there really wasn't nothing on the title to verify that it was a Nomad. It was just an optional thing that the factory did to them and made them into what they were. So that's even a better situation for my friend Pete, because I don't have to worry about swapping numbers out and doing illegal stuff that I shouldn't be doing. I'm looking at the body. It looks really, really clean here. We got some little damage right down here I'm kind of concerned about. If you look in this area here, there's a little bit of, okay, that's dirt, but got some rust here, but it's nothing really to complain about. This might be a concern in this little area right here. We won't know anything until we strip it down. Up underneath the vehicle, we see that this section of the quarter panel has some pretty heavy duty surface rust. Hopefully that's all it is. The rest of the car is actually in pretty good shape. I mean, what do you want for a 1976 Vega? We go down the body here. Everything looks pretty straight. It feels like there might have been some body work in this area right here. There's a dent right here. And then we keep on going. So yeah, this thing here, I'm gonna be honest with you, we're not gonna go over the whole thing. The quarter net panel needs some work done to it. It's a nice overall 1966 Vega that is gonna be a beautiful restoration when we get done. Let's take a look on the inside and see what we got here. Doors open great. I like the way those doors open, they're awesome. Here's the original color right here. This one was actually an original copper red, and it had red interior. The car doesn't look like it's in bad shape. The dash could use a replacement. All the interior we don't care about because we're going to be pulling all the interior out of it anyway. And we got all the black interior that's going to go in it, which is actually in really good shape for sitting in a junkyard for 30 years. But this is it. This is the situation that says, you know what? Sometimes you just can't restore the old cars that you wish you could restore, and you got to rely on situations like this to find other cars to do the job that you want done. And if we look through the fence right there next to the old Volkswagen, scrap iron Volkswagen I might say, you can see there's our Vega. There's our scrap iron Vega. Poor Vega that it is. It's too bad. You know, sometimes when you restore these old cars, it takes 2 or 3 cars to really make them work right. Well, we found out sometimes now, to restore the car that you want for your dreams, you really end up starting over. Wow. And you know what's really, really sad about the whole situation is sometimes when you're in a position like my friend Pete, you get feelings for cars. I know that sounds weird, but anybody that is in my position, the same position I am, you would understand that when you start working on something such as our black Vega, you start to grow to like the car, and you start to grow that it's a friend, if that makes any sense. The car is a friend to you, and you become, what can I say, attached to it. So you start getting feelings, and then when we come down to a situation like this, where we actually buy another car to restore to make this other guy's dream come true, it comes down to the situation that says this car is going to be a happy camper because it's going to be restored 100% fully, while poor old Blackie, well, I guess it was born to be a junkyard car all along. It's too bad. I really wanted to bring that one back to life. I really, really did. Oh well. So we'll get this baby unloaded, and when we get some free time, we'll get back on our 1976 Vega Nomad restoration. Bringing back American history right here. This is just as much American history as any other car that you would claim to be American history. It may be the most hated American car ever built. which makes it a real collector. Think about it, then you'll understand. 1976 Vega, right here at my friend Pete's. SWRNC, Southwest Riding Custom. And classic cars of all kinds of natures, you might say. I want to see if this is glass. The other one I pulled out was plastic. I think that's plastic too. I don't know, but I'm just curious.